Let's take a look at what is o'clock. In this video, let's find out what o'clock means, how it is used, and identify the right answer to the quiz question, what does 10 o'clock sharp mean? The word o'clock is a shortened form of the phrase of the clock, and it comes from a long time ago when people didn't generally have a clock or a watch at home. Saying o'clock identifies the time comes from a clock rather than anything else like the position of the sun. A conventional clock has 12 hours on the face of the clock and an hour hand and often a minute hand. And yes, in English, the pointers or needles showing the hour and minutes are called the hands of the clock. When we are telling the time with o'clock, we say the hour and o'clock. For example, let's go out at 11 o'clock. Tea will be served at 4 o'clock. I'll meet you at 10 o'clock. Notice we don't say minutes when we say o'clock. It doesn't sound right to say, see you at 10 o'clock and 10 minutes. We emphasize that o'clock means on the hour by adding sharp. 8 o'clock sharp means be there at 8 o'clock exactly, not a minute before and not a minute after. If we want to talk about time in advance of the hour, then we use before with the clock. I'll be there before 8 o'clock means that you'll find me there before it is 8 on the clock. Similarly, I'll be there by 8 o'clock means that I'll be there before the hour hand reaches 8 on the clock face. And we can say around with the clock if we want to be a little less precise about the time. Meet you around 8 o'clock means I might arrive 10 to 15 minutes early or 10 to 15 minutes later. Or we'll eat around 1 o'clock means that the meal might be ready any time, 10 minutes to 1, 10 past 1. So let's return to the quiz question, what does 10 o'clock sharp mean? And before we look at the possible answers, please give this video a like to show us your support. There are 4 possible answers. Choice A is before 10 o'clock, and before 10 o'clock means in advance of 10 o'clock. Choice B is around 10 o'clock, and around means maybe a bit before or maybe a bit after. Choice C is exactly 10 o'clock, and this means at 10 o'clock precisely. Choice D is after 10 o'clock, and is a time after 10, for example, 5 minutes after 10 o'clock. The correct answer is choice C, as 10 o'clock sharp means at 10 o'clock exactly, no earlier and no later. Now you know a little bit more about the word o'clock and how we use it. If this video has been helpful to you, please give it a like, and we look forward to you joining us again to share more about English. Goodbye.